Hey there everybody, it's ShadwSonic here to start my very first LP, which is, as you can see, Donkey Kong Country 1. Why are you doing this game? It's been played to death! Anthony, I know it's been played to death, but there are a lot of other things that make it a good game for me to do. For one, no one really cares if a game's been done to death, as long as it hasn't been done to death recently. And second, this is the first game I ever owned, tied with Super Mario World, and also the first game I ever memorized like the back of my hand. So yeah, perfect starting game. Oh, by the way, happy Easter everybody. At least it should be Easter when this gets uploaded, but time zones might decide differently. And yeah, Donkey Kong doesn't have any bananas. Typical. Maybe they're in the treehouse. Well, there's a one-up balloon. That's not too bad. Okay. Enough of that. Kill the beaver. Release Diddy, and immediately switch to him because he's much better in maneuverability. How much better? Oh, pfft. And I screw up. What I wanted to do was this. And there we go. Life. Life. And 2 lives. Some of you might not have known that was there. Then again, most of you probably did. Right, got the O. And here we have an espresso token. Now, if you collect 3 of these, as you probably know, you get into a certain bonus area. I don't plan on getting these tokens a lot because they take up a lot of time, but I will show any of the bonus areas that I've missed later on. Let's see. Basically, the job here is to match the tokens, but I don't want tokens! Yes, Diddy, stamp on your hat. Be angry that I don't want the bonus goodies. And now we ride off into the cave. And there's the first level. Alright, so, next up we have Jungle Hijink. Not Jungle Hijinks, what am I thinking? Ropey Rampage. This is where the game actually starts to get a little tricky with its secrets. Yeah, that happens pretty early on. So, let's see here. First off, you can jump off that when it swings back to get the token, if you want it. I don't. Next. See the O? Well, Geronabunga! And it's a simple one for collecting bananas. This is the type of bonus area that I think they were trying to emulate when they made Donkey Kong Country Returns, but the thing is, we were more expecting the type from Donkey Kong Countries 2 and 3. Anyway, you hold left a little bit when flying out of there, you land on here, causes the thing to or tire to come out, come up here, and then bam! Winky token. Don't want it. Well, I'll get that one. Alright, and now we're at the end of... Wait. You see down there in the bottom left corner? Kinda hard to tell. Barrel cannon. And now we have a little bit of, how do I describe it? Little bit of one of those shell games. Except when they're played fairly, I always win. Alright. Now, you might have noticed those armadillo guys take 2 hits from Diddy. They'd only take 1 hit from Donkey Kong. Oh, one more thing I'd want to mention. You see these little bends in the road? Well, apparently if you press the jump button, which for me is B since I'm using an actual Super Nintendo, if you press B at exactly that curve, you warp further in the game. Same for both of these curves, too. You know, while we're here, let's go talk to Cranky, see what he has to say. Bet you won't get much further than this. You don't know me very well, do you? The trouble with you kids is that you're all too soft. Yeah, right. The old games were far harder when I was a young'un. Not true. Unless they were trying to be cheap. We used to play for hours on a single screen game and think we were lucky. And we were. For your time, yes. You wouldn't last 2 minutes in a real game. You wouldn't last 2 minutes in a real game. I could get through Donkey Kong Country with only 1 life, easy. Very true. I'm talking about when games were games. Games are still games. The Crofty Croctopus corners his crock of collectibles and coral capers. And I hate that piece of alliteration. I heard that Espresso the ostrich can't jump on baddies. I guess his legs are too thin. True. After a while, crocodile. Never saw that message before. Whatever. Anyway, Reptile Rumble. Now this level is interesting as it is the only one that has 2 selection possibilities. The first one is the one that I just did, and the second one is on the second half of the screen, half of the world screens. Yeah, you probably know what I'm talking about. Anyway, out of one bonus area and into another. Why have I not been talking? You'll talk more when I get more used to the LPing concept. Be thankful I came up with the idea for you to talk at all. Okay, now, what was I saying? Ah, yeah. No, wait, no. That wasn't it. Oh, another bonus area. Bananas, bananas, bananas. A lot of bananas. Yeah, sorry if I'm speeding through this a little too fast. I mean, I've had the game since I was 5. What do you expect? And another level clear. And we still got time for a little more. So, coral capers. Now, this level doesn't have any bonus areas and is one of the slower ones to complete. That doesn't mean it doesn't have a few little hidden goodies. Here, I'll show you what I mean. See down here? False floor. And a bunch of bananas to go with it. And Croctopus? Yeah, I thought you were still there. Alright. Arrows down, pointing to Inguarde! One of my favorite critters. Ah, get the one up. Good, 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 good. Alright. Now, let's go up here, and oh, bunch of 10 bananas. Ah! Croctopus. But it wouldn't matter, because another Inguarde! I think that's the only time you ever see two of the same critter like that in the entire series. Anyway, if you go over here, Espresso Token, not getting. And this is where you would come out. Alright, and then there's the N. Where is the G? Ah! Those clams. Ah, there's the G. And another level bites the dust. You know what? I've done most of this world anyway. How about we just make it so that I do this entire world in one video? Sounds a little weird to me. Ah, shut up, Anthony. Anyway, if you can take this to skip a big chunk of the level, not doing. Here, K, and barrel. Now, you may think there's nothing down there. How wrong you'd be. Alright. Camera? Thing didn't expect me to land on those trees, I think. Weird little barrel. Alright. Barrel blast, barrel blast, barrel blast. And there we go. I think that was where it would leave you off. And hey, Rambi token. And you can also skip more level that way. But I don't want to do that. Because barrel blast, auto barrel section. Another barrel blasts. Letter O. You'd still get the O from the shortcut. And purposefully missed for bonus. Now, for these, just repeatedly press A. Or B, whatever. I'm used to A being the jump button for these sort of things, not B. Alright. Excellent. There we go. Bonus area the third. Now, which one has my price? No! Darn it! I didn't want to get that. Now I'm probably going to have to cut out one of those Inguarde bonus challenges. Now, something I never knew until relatively recent for discovering things in this game. You see how you can jump in there and do that? Well, if you purposefully missed it, you would do another one of those shortcut sections. But I'm not doing that. Instead, I'm just going to take care of this. And there we go. And I believe this is where it would drop you off for the shortcut. And there's the G. Alright, only one more level to go, and then the entirety of World 1 will be 100%ed. And it'll be right around my preferred time limit of 15 minutes. Ow. How did I get hit by this guy even once? That's not so good. Okay, so I guess that's it for the first part. Now, one more thing I should mention. Oh, that's weird. Why isn't it showing the exclamation point? Showing it there means 100% at that level. There means 100% at that level. Cabin is not a level. Reptile Rumble's got that one. Coral Capers has its. And Barrel Canyon has its. Yeah, I 100% at this. I thought for sure that it put an exclamation point in after the world name on the main map if you 100%ed the whole world. Anyway, Funky Kong. Let's travel any world you want. Pretty nice, huh?
Yeah. Weren't you quitting the video?
Oh yeah. I was, because it's just over 15 minutes, and the first world's been completed. So, in the next part, Monkey Mines.
Wait a minute. Wasn't there supposed to be some sort of custom intro for this video?
I still haven't figured out how to record that. I mean, I have the idea for the visuals, but it's a little more than just recording random game footage. I've got the actual music down pat, though.
Well, let's hear it before you leave, then. Or else I'm gonna call you a liar.
Fine, whatever. I kinda wanna do this anyway. I make walkthroughs on YouTube. You might prefer the term LPs. I don't care what name you use. My job is to inform and please. My channel has many things that help set it apart. How to play an Anthony in contests and this intro to Star Art Circle. Here then line and line. SNH, AND, and W, and SNO, and NINC. ShadwSonic, that's my name. I make great gaming walkthroughs. ShadwSonic, that's my name. I make great LPs.
Circle, here then line and line. What the heck is that supposed to mean?
I intended to have the visual show me drawing that as I was singing it. That's why I'm having a hard time getting the intro recorded.
Kinda catchy tune though. Where'd you find that?
I stumbled across it, actually. But this outro's probably going on a little too long as it is. So, maybe I'll talk about that some other time. So, anyway guys, this is ShadwSonic, signing out.